Okay. All right, so we've established now how to find out if it's copper 1 or copper 2, right? Okay, and we have established that this is copper 2. Now we're going to put the 5 waters on there. Because there are 5 waters, 5 groups of water, we're going to say pent for 5, hydrate, or pentahydrate I should say, because it sounds better, hydrate, where the hydrate means water. So this formula, CuSO4.5H2Os, means copper 2 sulfate penta 5 hydrates, 5 waters. Okay, now I get to draw it.
God, I don't miss this.
Copper 2 sulfate pentahydrate.
And
Bye.
depending if it's like covalent or ionic, that's like penta, or is it like?
Well, because it's a hydrate, let's say there were only 2 waters here, then we would say dihydrate. If it was 3 waters, we'd say trihydrate. If there was 4 waters, we'd say tetrahydrate. Yes, just like a covalent compound. Okay? Let me diagram it so that you can see what it would look like the way I visualize it in my head. So here's my copper 2 sulfate, and we're going to draw it in a nice little cloud. That cloud right there is the salt. That's the salt. Okay? And there's only one group of the salts. See? 1 copper 2 sulfate. See the 1 here? That becomes important as we move on. There's 1 of these copper 2 sulfates. Okay? How many waters are attached to that? 5. So I'll draw them in red. Here's 1 water. Here's another water. Here's another water. Here's another water. And here's the 5th water. Okay? I'm going to put them in their own little clouds because why not? Because we've got to keep ourselves entertained somehow. So we've got 5 waters attached to that copper 2 sulfate. Here's a water, here's a water, here's a water, here's a water, and here's a water. Okay. Now our ultimate goal is to find the percent of water in this hydrated means it has water attached to it, salt. Okay. So we want to find the percent of water in CuSO4 with 5 H2Os. Okay? How do you find the percent of water? How do you find the percent of anything?
Find its gram formula mass.
Okay. Ultimately we got to find the gram formula mass, right? But if we want to find the percent of water, we need the part that's water, and we need the whole thing, and we got to multiply it by 100. Now we know that this whole thing is going to be the gram formula mass of CuSO4 with 5 waters attached. That's what the gram formula mass is going to be. Okay, focus. Everybody focus. Put your phones away. Okay. So let's find the gram formula mass of CuSO4. We're going to start with the CuSO4. 1 copper at 64, 1 sulfur at 32, and 4 oxygens at 16. I'm hoping that I don't have to explain to anybody where these numbers came from. Okay, 160 grams per mole. So 1 copper 2 sulfate weighs 160 grams. So if I go back to my picture, that means this weighs 160 grams. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's find the gram formula mass of 5 groups of H2O. What does H2O weigh without me writing it all out? 18, and I have 5 of them, so that's going to give me 90 grams. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. That means each one of these is 18 grams, and I had 5 of them, so all 5 of them weigh 90 grams. Which also tells us that the whole thing weighs how much? 250 grams. This is the whole Megillah. Okay? So the whole is going to be 250. What's the part going to be? 90. Good job. So the percent of water is going to equal 90 over 250 times 100, which should give you approximately 36%. 36.1%, I think, to be exact, but I'll keep it 36%. Okay? That's the percent of water. Good? Okay, now let you try one. Ready? I want to know the percent of water in MgCl2 dihydrate. Okay? Magnesium chloride dihydrate. I'm going to stop the video and then you figure it out. Sugar.
Wait, 38 for what?
Okay, it's not 38. So, let's figure... You were close, but not close enough. All right, so we're going to figure out the gram formula mass of magnesium chloride. 1 magnesium at 24. Okay, chlorine, 2 at 35. That's going to be 70. That's going to give me 94 grams per mole. The water, there's 2 of them, and they're 18 grams apiece. That's going to give me 36 grams. That's for the water. So this magnesium chloride weighed 94. The water weighed 36. The whole thing weighs 130 grams.
Alright, I was in par. 94 plus 30.
Okay, now let's take the part. We want the percent of water. So we're going to do the part that's water over the whole thing times 100. Aha! We're going to take 36 grams over 130 grams. Why are you talking? Times 100. And you should get 28% water.
We were both wrong because we did the water. Yeah, we did the whole.
You did the water over this?
Yeah.
Okay, be very careful because when you find percent, it's over the whole thing.
Forgot that.
Okay, you want to try one more?
No, I think we got it.
You think you got it?
We don't need one more. We're done.
Okay. Sleep. The next thing we have to do is we have to go from percent to empirical formula. Okay, so backing up to empirical formula. You know what? Let's save that for tomorrow. So, hold on, I'm not done though. Let me shut the video off. You're going to take out your Chromebooks.
Well, I gotta charge my phone.